All right, hello everybody. Welcome again to another live stream on English. As always, my name is Hamza. I will be your host, and today we are having an open discussion live stream. You can see in the title that we will have also a kind of medical related live stream. But in general, the live stream will be actually an open discussion with you guys. And at the same time, we can try to learn some of the things related to being at the doctor. So, welcome everybody. Let me see who is here today. If you are here, say hi in the chat. Let me know who is here. Let us know how your week was. Share with us your plans for the weekend. You can share with us whatever you like in the chat, but make sure to write for us something in the chat. So today, as I said, will be just an open discussion. Hello, Ahsanol. Hi, man. How are you? Are you good? How's life? Where are the others? I'm good. I'm good. I've been very busy today. I've been traveling today, so I've been very busy. Like I'm a little bit busy. Ahmed, hello. So I have Ahsanol so far. Ahmed, where are you from? So Ahsanol, where have you been? You missed a few live streams, I think. There was last session we were talking about India and Pakistan, and a lot of people like they were fighting, and I would love if you were there. There was a second one other than the one that where you attended. Okay. So yeah, let me know, guys, if you have any questions that you would love to address today. Otherwise, I would love to start with a little exercise for today. So the exercise is this one. Musa, hi. Let me greet Musa. Musa, you are for the first time here in the very beginning. That's wonderful. How is life, Musa? How is life? Got married last Friday, 2 days ago. Really busy for me. I see. Well, congratulations first, Ahsanol. My best wishes for your sister and her husband. Best wishes for the family as well. And congratulations again. And yeah, I understand. Great. So I hope everything went perfectly. So as I said, I would love to start with it exercise, and the exercise is this one. So very simply, so the exercise you need to say it with me at home, right? You need to say it at home. So the exercise goes as follows. I'm going to give you this sentence. The sentence is very simple. I went to the market and I bought. All right? I went to the market and I bought. Can you tell me some items? You can focus on clothes or anything you like that you can buy from the market. That's the first exercise we will start with today. So, can you finish the sentence? I went to the market and I bought. So, give me some items that we can buy from the market. A bike. Great. So, Asanol, at home, because I can't see you, I can't hear you, you need to say, I went to the market and I bought a bike. Great. A bike. Yes. Musa says trousers. Handyman at work. What are you saying? Let me see. Thank you so much for the channel. The videos are do help me. Wonderful handyman. What is your channel about? Maybe I can pay you to visit afterwards. Musa said trousers. Great. But what you need to do, Musa, is to do the following. You need to say, I bought a bike and trousers. So each person will add a different item, a different thing. It's like we have a basket. So imagine we have a basket, and each one of you will be adding a different thing. Maria, hi, how are you? So every one of you needs to add something else. So for example, Asanol says, I went to the market and I bought a bike. Musa should say, I went to the market, I bought a bike and trousers. Maria should say, I went to the market and I bought a bike, trousers, and some groceries. I'm going to add something else. For example, I will add a hat. So I went to the market, I bought a bike, I bought trousers, and I bought some groceries. So can you add something else? But give me the full list, all right? So far we have a bike, trousers, and some groceries. So these are the items that we have so far. I hope you understand the idea of the game now. So with each person who adds something, you need to say all the items that were said before you. So for example, Maria, since she is the last one, she should say a pair of shoes. Great. Let me correct it for you. A pair of shoes. All right. So Ahsanol, you need to repeat everything from the beginning. Maybe you can do that at home. So you should say, I went to the market, I bought a bike, I bought trousers, some groceries, and a pair of shoes, right? So basically, you add all the items up. I'm going to repeat again. So with this game, imagine the first person says, I bought a pen, for instance. I bought a pen. The next person should say, I bought a pen and a phone. The next person should say, I bought a pen, a phone, and some glasses, a pair of glasses. The third person should say, for example, I bought a pen, a phone, some glasses, and a piece of paper. So each person should add the previous items and then add something else. That's the idea of the game. So can someone add something else to the list? But you need to mention all of them. If you don't want to do it in writing, if you don't want to do it in the comment, please do it in like verbally. Like I can't hear you, but please do it and tell me that you have done it. All right, no one else added anything. Okay, let me just very quickly. All right. So, is there something else? Let me very quickly just change. All right, anymore? A ring. All right. So Asanol says a wedding ring. Great, since like with the wedding. Yeah, so we can say a wedding ring as well. So you need to repeat again from the beginning. So let me see if I will succeed, and then you can try with me. I went to the market and I bought a bike, trousers, some groceries, a pair of shoes, and a wedding ring. I think these are the items that we mentioned five so far. Great. So as I said today, I would love to have it like just like a open discussion with you guys. Otherwise, I have a little a little like some tasks for you guys. So let's read this little dialogue. It's a dialogue between a nurse, a patient, and uh, a nurse. So doctor, nurse, patient. And through this dialogue, we would love to get to know some medical equipment. Some medical equipment. All right. So I'm going to read it for you. You just follow with me. I'm going to ask you some questions later on. And then we will learn some medical equipment. So for doctors around there, if you are free, please make sure to join us. let me share with you, like, please make sure to click that like button. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, if you are a doctor, you will absolutely love today's session. So today's session will be very beneficial for doctors and also for everybody else who are interested to learn this. So the first dialogue we have today is between Sarah, which is a doctor, Kamal, who is the patient, and Leo, who is the nurse. I'm gonna read the dialogue. Of course, if there are difficult words, let me know. Good morning, Mr. Kamal. How are you feeling today? I have a headache and feel very hot. Nurse Leo, hand me the thermometer, please. Here you go. Your temperature is high. Pass me the stethoscope. Sure. Take his blood pressure, please. I need the blood pressure monitor. Nurse checks it. We'll give him some medicine. Can you check his ears using with the otoscope? Yes. I also need gloves and a mask. Thank you, doctor. You're welcome. Let's bandage your hand too. So this is a little dialogue between a nurse, a patient, and a doctor, and it's happening at at a like office, and they are talking about to this guy. All right, so let's see if we have any questions here. So question number one: what's Mr. Kamal's problem? What is his problem? I'm gonna read the dialogue again. Make sure to write for me the answer in the chat. So I'm gonna repeat. Good morning, Mr. Kamal. How are you feeling today? I have a headache and feel very hot. Nurse Leo, hand me the thermometer, please. Here you go. Your temperature is high. Pass me the stethoscope. Sure. Take his blood pressure, please. I need the blood pressure monitor. We'll give him some medicine. Can you check his ears with the otoscope? Yes, I also need some gloves and a mask. Thank you, doctor. Uh, you're welcome. Let's bandage your hand too. So this is basically the dialogue. The first question: what is Mr. Kamal's problem? So Mr. Kamal is basically the patient here. So what is his problem based on the dialogue? All right. Anyone can answer the first question. What's Mr. Kamal's problem? So just while you are thinking, let me see who is answering now. He has a fever. Great. That's one thing. He has something else. He has another problem, Arsenal. Has another problem. So while you are answering, let me just remind those of you who are new to this live stream of our channel, Woo English. It's a channel dedicated to learning English through wonderful, amazing stories. Today, normally we should have a live stream based on a story, but I decided to change for a bit and do something different for a change. So we will talk about English for the doctor's office, right? And we will focus more on uh, uh, like uh, medical equipment. Hey, Jalila, how are you? So Jalila, a headache and fever, absolutely. Has high blood pressure. That's something that they checked. But as Jalila said, he says that he has a headache and he is feeling very hot. Leo. Who is Leo in the story or in this little dialogue? Jalila, how is life? How is Mr. Aziz, little Anas? How are they? How is everyone? Thank you so much, Jalila. Me too. Me too, actually. Yeah, thank you so much. Who is Leo in the story? So, oh yeah, Jalila was a friend and a student as well. So who is Leo? No one is answering. Leo basically is the nurse. I'm gonna move on a little bit. What tool? Yes, very good. So I'm gonna move to the tools. I'm gonna move to the tools. Yes. So uh, what are the medical equipment mentioned in the dialogue? As I said, today we just wanted something different. A lot of people in the comment, I've noticed a lot of people in the comment, uh, they uh, they complain that we do so much politics. So today I decided to go with no politics. So just like, thank you so much, Jalila. All is good. Thank you. So Ahsanol said some of the equipments mentioned are a thermometer, stethoscope, and please notice the pronunciation. For the first equipment, it's pronounced a thermometer, stethoscope, otoscope. Absolutely. These are some of the equipment. There are more equipments. I think there are 7 medical equipments mentioned in this dialogue. You guys mentioned 3 so far. So you mentioned otoscope, thermometer, and the stethoscope. Are there any more equipments here? Gloves, absolutely, Jalila. That's another equipment. Gloves. A mask, yes, very good. 4 gloves and mask, very good. Yes. Are there any more? Good job. So 5 so far: gloves, stethoscope, otoscope, mask, gloves. Those are the equipments that you guys mentioned so far. Are there any more? There are 2 more. Blood. All right. Blood pressure monitor. Very good. Yes, that's the next equipment. Blood pressure monitor. Exactly. And there is one more, and I'm going to say it, which is the bandage. So the bandage is also considered medical equipment. Great. So the medical equipments mentioned in the dialogue: thermometer, stethoscope, blood pressure, gloves, mask, bandage. Wonderful. Now, we'll focus on these vocabulary items. So the first exercise will be, can you match the equipment with their use? So thermometer, why do we use it? To cover heart, protect the hands, or what? So basically, you give me each tool and what is its main use. All right, great. So one is A. So one is A. Is I. So thermometer, it measures blood pressure. One is L. I measures blood pressure. Not really, Jalila. For one. 4 is E. Otoscope looks inside the ear. 1 is I. Thermometer measures blood pressure. Not really. Not really. 2 is C. Stethoscope. Listens to the heart and lung. Absolutely. I'm going to show you pictures, by the way, later on. 3 is I. Blood pressure monitor, measured blood pressure. Exactly. Exactly. Same for Jalila. You need to pay attention with that first answer. So a thermometer is used for a different reason. Thermometer. So thermometer, it has something to do with temperature. So again, today we are doing medical equipment, and we're looking at what are the equipments that we have and why do we use them. 4 is E. That's the same answer that Jalila gave, otoscope. The viewership is very low today, so if you guys can help me, please, by clicking that like button. If you are watching this, kindly click that like button to help us reach more people. All right, let me see. One is J. All right, checks temperature. 5 is D. 5 is D. Let me see, gloves. Protect the hands. Great. So you guys are doing a fantastic job. Wonderful. I'm gonna reveal the answers. So a thermometer is J, like you guys said. So a thermometer is used to check temperature. I'm gonna show you pictures, of course, later on. A stethoscope. A stethoscope is used to listen to the heart doctors put around their necks. Blood pressure monitor is basically a tool that we use to measure blood pressure. Otoscope, it looks inside the ear. It's a tool that we use to look inside the ear. Gloves, they protect the hand. Masks, they protect the face. Bandage. So bandage, it's number 7. It's A, covered Scots. Syringe, number 8. So it's B, gives an injection to the pronunciation. Scissors. So scissors, but finally cotton swab. It's basically clears injuries or collect samples. All right. So let's see if you guys, or let me review them very quickly. So we have thermometer, stethoscope, blood pressure monitor, otoscope, gloves, mask, bandage, syringe, scissors, and cotton swab. So 10 very simple medical equipments that you are going to learn today. We're going to have a lot of exercise medical equipment. If we have some time, we'll add some more, right? So for now, I want you to remember them very quickly, or very clearly remember these. Try to memorize these words and try to pay attention to the way I'm pronouncing them. Again, thermometer, blood pressure monitor, otoscope, gloves, mask, bandage, syringe, scissors, and finally cotton swab. These are basically 10 basic medical equipments that you should know, right? And let's fill in the gaps with the medical tools that you have just learned. The doctor used A to check how hot my body was. She listened to my heartbeat using A. So what do we use to listen to the heartbeat? Number 3, the nurse wore. So wore is the past simple of wear. The nurse wore something to protect her hands before the injection. He cut, or he had the cut on his arm, so the doctor used A to cover it. So someone had an injury over it. The patient needed the vaccine quickly. The nurse gave it a tool. The doctor picked up to look inside them clearly. So something that the doctor used to words that we will focus on today. We will not finish this session until you guys know all these words. So the first one, thermometer, stethoscope, gloves. All right, so these are Arsenal's first 3 answers. What about the rest of you guys? So for people watching, make sure to participate to get over your okay. So I'm gonna leave myself here and maybe I'll leave this on the screen. All right, bandage, great. So for people just joining, we are learning medical equipment. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe subscribe so that you don't miss our next live stream. And if you are already a part of our family, make sure to click that like button. So what do you guys think? Ahsanol is eating the sentences whole, like he is destroying the sentences. But I hope some other people would join as well in answering in the chat. Syringe. That's not how we write syringe, Mr. Ahsanol. That's cringe. It looks like cringe. Otoscope. Great. So your answers are all correct, except you need to check the spelling, Ahsanol. That's what you need to focus on. So I'm going to repeat these sentences. So the first one, the doctor used a thermometer. So we use a thermometer to check temperature. She listened to my heartbeat using a. So when the doctor wants to listen to your heart, they use a stethoscope. The nurse wore something. So we wear something to protect our hands. Doctors do that. Those are called gloves. He had a cut on his arm. So the doctor used a bandage. So we use bandage to cover your cuts. The patient needed the vaccine quickly, so the nurse gave it a syringe. That's how we write syringe, Mr. Ahsanol. And finally, before checking my ears, the doctor used an otoscope. So the otoscope here. If you are watching this, make sure to click that like button. Don't forget to do that. All right, otoscope and the mask. Mr. Musa, where have you gone, man? You disappeared for a second. All right. So now I'm going to show you the pictures. You guys need to tell me tools. So one by one, let me number them for you. So this is 1, 2. This is 3. This is 5. This is 6. So 10 basic tools that you should learn today. But I want you to write them correctly in the chat. That's the challenge. So the challenge is for you guys to write them correctly, right? No mistakes. 9. That's the ugliest 8 I have ever seen in my life. So let me fix it. 8. And finally 10. So can you give me the number and the name of the tool? Very quick. Let me see. All right. Ahsanol is doing a great job as always. 1 is a thermometer. Absolutely. 1 is a thermometer. Number 2 is a stethoscope. So stethoscope is what doctors use to listen to your... Oh my God. You butchered that. You butchered that, Ahsanol. You butchered that word. Ukrainian. Hi. How are you? Number 5 is a glove. Great. Mask. Wonderful. Wonderful. So Ukrainian, I assume you are from Ukraine. Where do you live? Do you live in Ukraine or do you live somewhere else? Bandage. Wonderful. By the way, for bandage, sometimes we call them band-aid as well. Band-aid. Ahsanol, can you please rewrite this word? Otoscope. Can you rewrite it? Syringe. Great. You write it correctly now. I love that. Musa. C. Oh, you're so Caesar. Oh my God. Are you making fun of me now, man? You're making fun of me now, man. You are not serious. You are a very silly guy. All right. This is how I'm gonna call scissors from now on. From Ukraine, Lviv. All right, nice. So how is the situation with the war? We've had a lot of Ukrainian people here on the live stream. We have a lot of Ukrainian people. It's very nice. So you're welcome. Is this your first time watching the live stream? Is this your first time? All right. So I'm gonna repeat the words for these tools. So we have thermometer, stethoscope, blood pressure monitor, otoscope, and otoscope will write it like this. Otoscope, Mr. Arsenal. This is how we write an otoscope. This is how we write it. Otoscope. Oh my god, you butchered it even more. That's your tool. That's how we diagnose you. Gloves, mask, bandage, syringe, scissors, and finally cotton swab. Right? Cotton swab. All right. So let's see if we have any exercises. Yes, great. So now look at the following verbs. So we have here some verbs that we use when we talk about like when that we use when we want to ask someone to give us something. So we can say hand me, pass me, I need, give me, or yeah, those are the four words. So hand me, pass me, give me, or finally in verbs that we use with anything. For example, can you give me my phone? Or can you hand me the glasses? I need the pen. So these are some four verbs that we can use to express or to ask someone to give us something. So today you should have learned 14 words. 10 words are medical tools, and 4 words are basically verbs that we use with like when we ask someone to give us something. All right, grammar. So now we'll see something related to grammar. Henry, what? What are you talking about, man? That's creepy, man. Don't say that. Don't say that, man. All right. So, can you tell me what is this? So, for example, what is the sentence? Can you expect the sentence here? I know a lot of you will know this already. Hand me the apple. Great, but this is not an exercise for apple, for hand me. So look at this apple, all right? The word that is used here is this, all right? This, right? This. What about now? So in the first time we said, look at this apple. What about now? What are we going to say? So in the first time we said, look at this apple. Now what are we going to say? Point on an apple. Yes. So basically when we point at something, we say, what about now? What can we say? Look at those, not those, Arsenal. So in the first we said, look at this apple. But now we should say, look at these apples, right? So first time we said this. When it's plural, we say these. So basically, this is for pointing at things. When we have something close and it's one, we say this. When we have a lot of things, we say these, right? These. So this for singular close and these for singular close. All right? It's far from me. What am I going to say? Look at what? So if it's something is close, we say look at this. If it's plural, we say look at these. What if something is far from me? If there is a distance between me and that object. Great, great. Yes, very good. We say look at these, exactly. Look at these apples. What about now? So there is a tree and we want to point at the tree, but the tree is not close. Ahsanul, or Musa, you are quite late, my man. So what do you think we can say in this case? If we want to point at something, you're making fun of me at this point, man. So if we want, look at that. There you go, my man. Look at that. Yes. Look at that tree, Ukrainian. Very good. Very good. So we should say, look at that tree. So the word we use is that. Again, if we have one thing and it's close, we say this. Look at this. If we have a lot of things, we say look at these. If we have one thing, but this time it's for that tree, for example, or look at that apple. Now, if we have a lot of things, a plural, and also it's far from me, what can I say? For singular far, we say that. What about plural far this time? What about plural far? I'm around the theater. Musa. All right, Ahsanul, exactly. Please, for Musa, can you scroll to the end of the video so that you are watching it live? Look at those trees. Yes, very good. Very good, Ahsanul. Absolutely. So let me reveal it. Internet problem. Sorry for that. I'm back now. Sorry. I'm back. I'm back. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right. Great. So now, when we have like a plural and it's far from us, we use those. All right. So that's what we say. Great. So let us now do this in the form of a table that you can screenshot later on. So those, this, these, that. So what do we use when we have singular and it's close? What do we use? Ahsanul, what about now? What about now? Can you see me now? This, great. So if we have something close and it's singular, we say this. Now, if it's close and plural, now this one, close and plural. Close and plural, what do we say? So something close next to me, Ukrainian, very good job. So something close to me, but it's plural this time. These, Jalila, absolutely. Wonderful. These. Now, singular, but it's far. I know this is a quite basic like grammar lesson. It's just like a review, but we are going to use it to review the vocabulary related to medical equipment that we saw earlier. So we are going to mix two lessons in one. That, wonderful. Jalila, Arsenal, Ukrainian, Musa as well. You guys are doing a fantastic job today. And finally, great Jalila for plural and far. We say those. Good. All right, I'm gonna because it's a little bit boring, so I'm gonna skip it. And I don't like to be boring. Great. All right. So can you finish for me this exercise? Let me start from this. Yes. So can you finish it with this, that, these, or those? This ball, wonderful. It's not close, by the way. Arsenal, it's not close. It's far. So when there is a distance between that ball, very good. Jalila, very good. To this cake, good. Can you write for me the number of the sentence you are working on? This cake, great. 3. These apples, that ball, Ukrainian. You guys are doing a wonderful job. These apples, guys, you are doing a fantastic job. For this hat, yes. This hat, that A is a mistake. And finally, plural, the A, by the way. So the A is a mistake here. These 3. But Jalila, the trees are far from the hand. There is a distance between the hand and the trees. Those trees, Jalila, absolutely. What is Ahsanol? Those 5 Ukrainian, 5 those. All right. Next set of pictures. Yes, Jalila, I've noticed. So pencil, shoe, stars, baby. And please don't forget to click that like button if you haven't yet. That's true. All right. What about the first one, Jalila? I didn't see the first one. The pencil. Those stars. Very good. These, that, those, this. So Ukrainian did them all at once. That was so smart. This baby. Wonderful. Good. So now what are we going to do? We are going to mix the medical equipment that we have seen with this, that, those, and these. So let's see. All right. So let's see how you guys are going to do with this one. So now you need to give me the these pencils. All right. Exactly, Jalila. Exactly. Exactly. The picture shows a lot. This is a thermometer. Very good. That's what I want. Very good. Ukrainian. Very good. Yes. All right. Now, more, but they are close to me. These are what? These are thermometers since we didn't change it. Okay. Very good. Since we didn't change the. Okay. Great. Now, what is this? These are thermometers. Very good. So for the previous one, very good. What about now? Without A. You mean the previous one? You mean the previous one? Yes. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Yeah. Those are just typos when I was preparing the exercise. Yes. All right. What about this picture? This is a stethoscope. That's not a stethoscope, Jalila. That's a blood pressure monitor. All right. So let me back to the picture. Let me go back. 23. All right. Okay. I think yes. So Jalila, this is a stethoscope, right? This is a stethoscope, and this is a blood pressure monitor. This is that the doctor uses on patient's hand, and it monitors, meaning it's used to check your blood pressure. That's why we call it blood pressure monitor. Yeah, for the stethoscope, it's this one, and this one right here is an otoscope. Let me remove the. It's okay, Jalila. It's okay. It's okay. Let me remove the logo so that you can see them well. All right, so I'm gonna repeat them again. So thermometer. Thermometer is used to check. It's thermo, meaning it's related to temperature. Stethoscope. Stethoscope. Number 3, blood pressure monitor. Blood pressure monitor. Number 4, otoscope. Otoscope. So an otoscope is a tool that the doctor puts in your ear to check your ear very clearly. Gloves. Number 6, of course, it's a mask, bandage, syringe, scissor, and finally, this we call it a cotton swab. I'm gonna go back. Actually, I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. I'm gonna let you take a screenshot of this because this shows all the medical equipment that we have talked about today. It's okay, Dalila. It's okay. My pleasure. So I'm gonna reveal. So you can take now some screenshots if you would love. All right. You can take a screenshot if you would love to keep these with you. Okay, let me probably go to the next one. You show. All right, it's okay, Sheila. Let me go back to the next one. Um, this one maybe just if you want to keep the let me remove these. So if you want to make your own time, you can do this exercise as well. All right, perfect. We probably also go to that table that we talked about earlier because this is all right. Yes, this table. So this okay. You can take a screenshot of this as well. I know this exercise. Thank you so much, Ukrainian. Thank you. You guys are absolutely amazing. You are making this live stream what it is. All right, let me go back to that exercise we were doing now so that you can remember What? Okay, now. And by the way, this is close. This is close. And please don't forget to click that like button. I know I noticed that the viewership is quite low these days. I don't know what's going on, but yeah. All right. So here we can say this is a blood pressure monitor because it's quite close to the head. This is a blood pressure monitor. Now, for the next one. Yes. So what do you think this, or can you write for me the sentence? Good, Jalila. Now we're talking for the previous one. Absolutely. Very good. What about this one? Now it's one, but it's far. And the tool is called, it starts with B this time. That's a bandage. Very good. That is a bandage. Very good. That's the right answer. I just not need to wait because sometimes you guys see some ads and I don't. So I need to wait for you. So next one. All right. So it's plural, but it's close. That is a bandage exactly, Jalila. Absolutely. Yes. Especially when we talk about the material. The material say this is a bandage. But of course, if we are have multiple pieces, like you said, you can say those are. Just one thing, Jalila, because if you notice, the bandage was far away from the hand, so we should say that, right? It's like saying this man, that man, this computer, that computer. These are gloves. Very good. Gloves are plural. These are gloves. Jalila, wonderful job. Great. Right. Let's check the next. All right. Far and plural. Those are masks. Mhm. Okay, now we have two. Now we have two on the same picture. There is one which is plural, one which is singular, one which is far, one which is close. Those are masks. All right, that's for the previous one. All right, what about this picture? So here, as I said, we have two. We have we have one far, one close, one singular, one plural. So you should use and. All right, let me see Jalila. So Jalila said, these are scissors and that is a syringe. Nice. Very good, Jalila. That's exactly the answer I was waiting for. Let me see, just Ukrainian, if Ukrainian is gonna arrive to the same answer. And I have a little exercise by the end that you can screenshot, and we can you can do it on your own. And yeah, these are scissors, and that is a syringe. So both of you guys arrive to the same answer. Perfect. All right. Yes. So here I have a little exercise. I'm gonna make the screen again like full screen. If you want to take a screenshot of this, if you want to work on it at home. So in this exercise, you have again 3 people. You have a doctor, a nurse, and a patient. The verbs that you need to use is hand, pass, give, and check. The tools that you will use are what we have seen today: syringe, mask, gloves, and so on. And the problems that the man is having are fever, cough, flu, and dizziness. So basically, you will use all this information, right? All of the information, and try to write a little dialogue, right? So you can try to write a little dialogue using those exercise or using those information. So I hope you took a screenshot of the this little exercise, because we arrived to the end of this live stream. Thank you so much, guys, and see you in the next live stream. Take care of yourself and have a nice weekend.